This video is kindly brought to you by Skillshare. Sweet end of December to you. I hope that you're doing well and that you are enjoying this end of the month with family, good food, and knitting, of course. Yeah, I can hardly believe that this is the end of December already. The beginning of the month went very smoothly. We did not expect December to be a very busy and hectic month apart from visiting family for Christmas, but it turned out slightly differently than what we actually expected. So in the middle of December, we actually moved flats because it turned out that our flat was moldy and it wasn't a healthy environment to live in, especially with a 6-month-old baby. So we were on the lookout for a new place to live for the past couple of months, and within 2 weeks we managed to find a new place to call home. So we had a week to move out, so I spent a lot of time packing, boxing everything in between the baby's naps and in the evening as well, and taking care of her and still working and doing the house chores and everything life related. So it's been just like an unexpected turn, but we couldn't be more grateful because it means that even though we didn't get a chance to celebrate Christmas the way we wanted to, we are closing up this year on a very positive note and starting the new year in a new place that is safe and healthy for us. And we couldn't be more happy about that. in the midst of all of that packing, unpacking, boxing and unboxing, I couldn't have been more grateful for my knitting and all of the comfort and relaxation and enjoyment it gave me, because moving is a stressful thing. Furthermore, with a little baby, even though we didn't move really far because we're only 3 streets away from our previous place, moving is always stressful. So I spent many evenings after lifting all of these boxes working on socks for the most part, because I didn't really have much brain power left for, thinking thoroughly about like numbers and math and all of that. So I spent quite a bit of time working on socks, and I think I've been working on 3 different socks actually. One sock, I don't think that I have included any footage here, because this is a sock recipe tutorial that I will be sharing with you next month, so stay tuned for that. But I've also been working on 2 personal socks for my loved ones. There's one sock that I have been working on for Edgar, and this has taken most of my time because he wears a European size 45, which is a very long foot. And it takes forever to knit him a pair of socks, so I'm still in the process of working on the second sock. But I've also started a tiny little pair for my sweet little baby Iris, because I've decided to start working on her advent calendar for next year, and I want to gift her handmade things. So I made her very first pair of socks, which she will be wearing next year. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to work on that one, because I simply knit in around without any heel. I just inserted a waist yarn and did an afterthought heel. So then, yeah, I just could pick it up a little bit. I just could pick it up and insert the heel afterwards, and not really worry about having to stop knitting. So I just knit in around until the toe, did the decreases, and then pick up my stitches and knit the heel. And these little baby socks knit up by so fast compared to a men's version. So I finished her little pair of socks already. I just have to weave in the ends, and I even block them. So yeah, I'm gonna set them aside for next year. I'm probably gonna salvage one of our moving cardboard boxes and start preparing things for her first advent calendar next year, which I'm really looking forward to. This month's video is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of different classes from photography to crochet, ceramics, and graphic design, just to name a few. This month, I spent a little bit of time in the company of Vanessa Gillings, who's an illustrator based in Washington. I loved following her class as I have found that her style is so inspiring. It's whimsical with a very soft color palette, which I absolutely adore. It's actually inspiring me a lot for my own design work. She also happens to be a knitter as well, and I couldn't help but stare at her beautiful hand-knitted vest that she was wearing during the class, which I believe is a Brooklyn Trade pattern. So I also started following her on Instagram, and I will be following her work from now on, which is bringing me a lot of joy. Skillshare is offering you a 2-month free premium subscription if you click on the link in the description box below. Then a premium membership is less than $10 a month. So feel free to join in by clicking on the link in the description box below. I still have a hard time believing that this is the end of the year already. At this time of the year, last year, we had just moved back from Latvia to France, and I was still pregnant with little baby Iris, and now she's almost 8 months old already. It's the end of the year. I need so many different stitches, work on so many projects, played with a myriad of different yarns, and it's just crazy how quickly the time flies. 2019 was a very challenging yet amazing year for me, for our family, and we are so looking forward to 2020 and making new memories and seeing our little one growing and playing with new yarns, creating new things, starting new projects, and sharing all of that with you. So thank you so much for sticking around, for all of your beautiful comments and sweet messages and words, for all of your support, and sweet end of the year to you. Happy knitting, and see you in 2020.